I say yeah.
What's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
2021.
It's your boy Narel, aka Motherfucker Jones. Introduce yourself, my guy.
Neighborhood favorite ugly dude, boy Fuse. We here, B. 2021. I know what we doing. What's up, man? We got company in the house today.
Niggas is out here. We gotta introduce them real right though. We gotta introduce them real right.
Yeah, let's get it right. He got the solution to the Rona.
Yo, that's a fucking fact. Today. We got my guy, my man's, the one and only, the owner of Hive Juice Lab, Jovian. Look, we got sound effects in this bitch. Hold up. Hold up.
Crazy.
Welcome.
Arena entrance. Peace and love.
Thank you.
Welcome, my
Thanks for
guy.
having me, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for
Coming,
coming.
man. Thank you for pulling up. I mean, doing the Rona. We appreciate it.
This panoramic out this bitch.
It's never been a better time.
That's it.
Definitely.
Honestly, I'm just trying to keep the people healthy.
That's good. I like that.
Speaking of that, is there really a way to keep niggas healthy during this shit?
You asking the wrong guy.
Like, cause you didn't have it, right?
Nah, man. I didn't.
I ain't had that shit.
My whole household stayed
We
sick.
might know something.
No.
We might know something that they not teaching us that we just doing on the regular. Like, maybe it could be smoking some
Just
J's.
staying away from people, bro.
Yo, facts. I stay in the
I do
crib.
that a
Mind
lot.
your business, people.
Word.
Yo, you heard Jovian said the cue to Corona is minding your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Nah, but on a serious note,
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
welcome, my guy.
Honestly, thank you. It's an honor to present my product, on such a platform. I respect what you guys are doing.
Okay, you got your Shark Tank pitch going. Okay, I see you. Okay, you ready?
Practicing this
You got it
all
ready?
night.
Like I said, I was ready for
Appreciate
this
that.
since yesterday.
Just act like
nigga.
Naira. He's gonna throw any question. I mean, be ready.
Just be prepared. Nah, bro, like what you been up to besides, creating this beautiful ass business?
And having babies.
Oh, welcome. Congrats on your
congratulations.
new addition, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Welcome to
My
the
little
world.
Hive Juice baby, as they like to call her. On IG. She's a Hive Juice queen.
Pull-out game is weak, very weak.
Super.
I respect it.
Super.
I mean,
we might have
you
been
know.
mixing this with like something even.
Casamigo or something, I don't know.
Y'all was probably out here wilding and realistically wanted to do it.
Blame it on the Rona. A lot of people have babies since the Rona.
Oh,
Yeah,
we can
blame
say
it on
that.
the Rona.
We can say
Pandemic
she's
parents.
a year. She's a year.
She's 7 months.
Oh, that's definitely a penny baby.
That was pandemic, Puna.
That was a
Yeah.
penny pregnancy. That was.
I respect it. I respect it.
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, if you ain't have nothing else to do besides run a business and have a shorty that you love on all day, babies, that's damn near the
We don't actually
equation.
love it though. You just didn't pull out.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? We kind of reaching, right? We don't know.
I think I love
hopefully.
her now.
I was about to say, I was just
I love her now,
hoping.
if anything.
I was
The love
hoping he was
came
gonna
in
go
now.
with me. We on camera, B.
Yeah, the love
She
came
might
in
see
now.
this. Alright, so
Love is real.
tell us about this beautiful ass business. You said the Hive Juice baby, but we gonna get really into your Hive Juice baby.
Hive Juice Baby.
Explain to
Man,
us
this-
Hive Juice Lab. What is it?
Like I was telling you guys, this is a concept that was born in Harlem, really. So my mom, she became sick with cancer a couple
Sorry
of
to
years
hear
back. She's unfortunately passed since then, but she left a strong legacy and
Definitely.
some hardworking sons. So it's me and my brother running it. We do everything. My wife helps occasionally, but it's me and my brother, and then I got a couple of loyal friends that help me at all the farmers markets. But my mom became sick, cancer. We went the holistic way. She was getting high dose vitamin C therapies, She switched her diet, went completely raw vegan, and then started juicing as part of her Gerson's therapy. So that's just straight carrot juice, and that's actually where this juice came from. But we'll get into that later. She was juicing heavily every day. I was working in restaurants, so I had a little bit of culinary knowledge, and I was making her juices for her. She got bored, and we started messing with other blends, other recipes, and it was like, oh wow, that's really good. Wow.
So you're stealing from your job, taking stuff home?
Every now and then.
Oh, right.
Every now
That's
and
off
then.
the record though. We're not gonna let them.
That's
watch
just
this.
like they had a ton of it. Like
that
they
comes
didn't
with having a
notice.
job.
I was about to say, sharing is caring.
That's it.
You call it borrowed.
We call it borrowing.
To be fair, I did bring juices back to work.
Oh, so you recouped on the deal.
I did share. I did share. I was like, by the way, that was the stuff you ordered last week, but
You know,
we out here.
we out here.
Building a business on your money.
But how did you build the confidence to think what you were doing to help moms would be something that the world would even gravitate to?
Well, she was a big motivator for that too. You know, I always wanted to open a restaurant, something along those lines. We were thinking about food trucks and stuff, and she's like, Joey, these are delicious. Like, we could really like actually sell these.
Speaking of food truck, and then the Hive truck was born, right?
And then she literally just like, within 2 weeks of us like deciding that we wanted a juice shop, like very general, vague concept, she bought a bus.
Amazing, bro.
She pulled up to Yonkers, to Riverdale with the bus, like, beep, beep. And I'm like, you didn't actually. She's like, yeah, let's do
That's
this.
fucking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so we gutted out the bus, flew out my grandfather from Puerto Rico. We did all the
He was the
carpentry and everything.
He had to be.
You had to tap into the plug, bro.
You flew the nigga out.
Had to.
First class too.
Had to.
That nigga, did he bring his tools with him? He is official.
He didn't bring his tools. I had to supply all the tools. He said he wasn't supplying nothing.
Oh,
That's it. He's just
I
coming
said, all
through.
right, bet.
Sensei.
I gotta
he
build up my
A-list.
tools anyway. I'm buying a house soon, so let's do it. We went ham, bought all the tools. He's, teaching me all the brands I should know. And it's like,
exactly. That's dope.
Learning more than I thought I would. And it
You
was
literally built your business with your family. That's fucking dope.
Yep.
That's fucking
Family
dope.
friends came in and did the plumbing. Then did some of that electrical work.
Alright, so
on
who's
there.
trying to recoup on like percentage though? Grandpa put that shit together. He probably like, yo, let me get a
Probably getting
slice.
paid in juice.
Oh, alright. You got his colon right.
whatever.
You got his colon right. It's fucking.
That's fire, man.
That's OD dope, bro.
It was fun. It was super fun, man. Like,
What
just-
made her go bus route though?
We were looking at food trucks on Craigslist, and they were like 50 G's, 60
Food trucks are
Gs.
so stupid.
Really expensive, especially the ones that come,
Already ready.
equipped.
Yeah.
And she saw like that bus being sold as a food truck on
Yeah.
Craigslist. Like, it wasn't gutted out yet, but he said like he had options that he could do for you. But she just got it bare bones, and we did everything ourselves. I think he sent it with a fridge and a fryer, and we didn't need a fryer, so we just
Sold that.
Yeah, sold
Get that
that.
bread.
Left the fridge, put another fridge in there, and just loaded it up.
Do you guys actually make the juices on the truck?
Yeah, in the summertime we do.
Ah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, that's dope.
Yeah, when we're not there, we're at Zupa, restaurant on Main Street in Yonkers by the water.
Oh, so you're like inside of a restaurant.
Yeah, their commercial kitchen downstairs.
That's
Yeah, they got like a
fire.
whole, they got the walk-in set up with the fridge, and they were nice enough to give me some space in there, and so we work out of there. That's our commissary.
And then you kind of
That's-
like,
Yeah.
as I like to call it.
I'm always smacking mics and shit. But and then you kind of like deliver out of there, or do you have like some type of like somebody could pull up on you and go pick up some shit there too?
I don't really do pickups, just because my hours vary. Right
And the
now.
and the Rona.
And the
and
Rona.
the Rona.
So I'd like to have that control. Like I get all my delivery orders, and then I kind of map it out for the week, who's going where, depending on what area it is. So yes, purely delivery service during the week, and then on the weekends we're at all the farmers markets.
Dope.
We could try to
Dope.
be at. So
Wait, so you hit a farmer's market this weekend. Where's the next one you gonna be at next weekend so niggas can follow you and see you.
next weekend is Irvington. Yeah, that's Irvington Farmers Market. So that's a cute little market.
Cute little market.
Yeah, that's.
Is there like
it's
a
fancy.
setup?
It's nice over there.
It is nice. It's a small market, but like the people there are loyal and we make money.
And they got a bag, and the people over there got a bag, and they're generous, right?
They're
very
shit.
generous over there in Irvington. Yo, just shed a little light on it, why it was important for you to collaborate and connect with the farmers market, the organic farmers, and get it from there as opposed to going to Costco's, BJ's, and like most people would have went that route. Why was it important
Yeah,
for you?
man. So I gotta give credit to Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Vasquez. So Nick and Leila of Leila's Crepe Station.
Ooh, plugs.
They plugged us into the farmers market when we had just opened. We were like, so how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna just bring the bus around and park up at different places, or I thought, I think consistency would be best with something like this because people are gonna want their regular juices. They're gonna want to come back, and we don't have a storefront just yet. So I saw they were at farmers markets and like, yo, come here. Like, there's nothing to drink over here. It's the dead of summer. You would be the only drinks. Come, they'll love you. Like, you're organic, and you can buy all your produce here. And
how did you even like get into that? Like, is there like a permit or some shit, or you just pull up with your truck? Like, I'm selling it too now.
Oh yeah, the permits. They're like anything. It's a process with the city and the county and the state and all that stuff. But once you get through all that dry stuff, you're.
But it's actually become popular now.
That's what I'm saying.
Since
like
Corona, I've noticed like where you go into like certain little towns like Irvington or many of these places. Now you start to see
even over
people,
there by me, that 9A shit.
Even Cross County.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like Cross County has it now where before it used to just be the malls. Now they have food trucks
outside
on the grass where that's starting to be popular here because of Corona.
It's the way to go. Honestly, you don't have a storefront. You have a food truck and your
overhead is like
way less. Like you can move around. You can leave it parked and just do the table thing, which we were forced to do with the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they didn't allow trucks at the farmers markets like they usually would because they were trying to space out the tents.
Yeah.
And the space for the tents was limited, so throwing a truck in there would just throw
defeat
the whole thing
purpose.
off.
Yeah.
So they were like, you got to get a table and a tent and do it this way.
Yeah.
But we got a whole bus.
Like, what we need a table for?
Like, that's the baby. Like, why would... But it ended up working out for the best. And the
how long have you
been
doing, the Hive Juice Lab, actually putting, like, boots to pavement?
2019, we launched. That was May 17th and 18th. We launched at the Carpet Mills Arts Festival at Yonkers.
Facts.
Yeah, so that was our debut. And then we were at the Hudson River Museum that weekend, too.
Nice.
Yeah, to do it for the town.
keep it local. But yeah, getting back to your question, it was super convenient having all the farmers there and being able to talk to people and building these relationships. Like, we know where these fruits are coming from and the vegetables. We know the families that are planting the seeds, a season in advance, and they come to the market and they take so much pride in their product, and I had customers that didn't know turmeric was a root. They had only seen it in powder form ever. Yeah. So when I'm telling them, it's gonna taste a little different. They'll ask, oh, is it gonna be spicy? Is it, I don't really. Turmeric doesn't agree with me. And I'm like, no. Have you had fresh turmeric? It's like, what's fresh turmeric?
It comes out of this thing.
It looks like ginger.
I would have been like, nah.
That's what I use in these juices. And they try them. It's like, wow, I never even knew fresh turmeric could taste so good. Like, these blends are sick. And it's just, that's what it's all about. We're just trying to educate people and connect from the farmer to the people, farm to table, as everybody's calling it.
How did you not take advantage of the, like, yo, I've been here, like, every week, my nigga, like, give me a hookup on, like, these roots and shit.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got a good deal. Like,
do they like come back with like, let me get some juices if I'm a? I told you the barter system.
That's the
barter system is coming back, bro.
It's literally the best. Like, and like Summer and John have worked, with me like over the summer and like Mosh, and like they'll work at a farmer's market table for me, and all the vendors come over with all their different products. Some come over with like organic meats or like cheeses and stuff. Like, let me get juice, let me get this, or like a bag of like beats. And it was like, would you be down to trade for this?
Can I
use that like tomorrow. Like,
that's
the shit out
OD
of
fire.
you know?
It's like the best plug to have.
I was about to say that was the end for real, to kind of keep you going for a minute, especially continuously keeping what you like to be, which is fresh. What did you say? Farm to table and all of that. You know, all the white people talk.
Exactly. Those cute hashtags like to use, but it's really just fresh.
That's it.
It's really just fresh, and we don't want to be in stores. Like we do, expanding, you know, towards the future, would want to be in stores, but the politics behind it and just like having to be pasteurized.
Yeah.
We believe in this unstable product, as unstable as it is. That's why we believe in it. It's because it hasn't been cooked, it hasn't been messed with or tampered with or heated up and then pressurized, and then, you know, you can keep it on that shelf for 6 months and it's gonna be good when you open it somehow. Like we just
it takes away the essence of the actual being fresh fruit, because it's like now you turn it into some soft drink or whatever the hell you do just because you're taking this thing that is supposed to go bad, and now, well, and like you said, 6 months sitting on the shelf is not what's up.
And it's cool because people have found different purposes for them. So like
what?
I've had customers tell me that, you know, they've left the juice in there for too long, for example.
Oh, like a freezer type shit?
In the fridge, like they'll just leave it in the fridge 2 weeks. And they're like, is this still good? And I'm like, we guarantee 5 days. And then they're like, well, all right. I'll take your warning, but I'm gonna taste it anyway because I don't want to waste my money.
Yeah.
They pop it open and now it's fizzing like kombucha, and they're like, I like it better like this. I think I'm just gonna leave it in the fridge 2 weeks every time I buy it.
Yeah.
Bro.
And, yeah, it's like super cool. So people are messing with it.
What's the difference between what you do and the kombucha shit?
Kombucha's fermented, so they're letting the sugars eat away at itself, and that makes as a result, carbonation happens. That's where the bubbles come from, just like in champagne. So the sugars are eating away, and it turns into.
Oh, so you could really like.
You could make this into alcohol.
I was about to say you could dead just
the fruits and everything.
Oh.
For sure,
So Joe, I got a question.
There's levels to this.
He said there's levels though. We got
this is baseline Hive Juice Lab.
I got a question. If someone was new to the juicing game, being at right now, I think we're in that DIY era where everyone's do-it-yourself. Everything, you know, everything organic and health related is very trendy. What would you say is the difference between your product, the Hive, what people can expect with your product as opposed to any other juice? If I want to go get a smoothie from the store, what would be the difference between your product
That's a good ass
and those?
I'm still trying to figure out the answer to that myself, because we were talking about this a little bit before we started the show, but I'm constantly getting orders, like nationwide orders, and I gotta cancel them and refund them, unfortunately, because we're just not shipping. Like, I don't want to have to package it and then risk, you know, like I'll pay the overnight, but then anything can happen. We saw that with the holidays, you know, with the pandemic.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to waste money. I don't want to waste time. And really, if you can support another local business, I recommend you do that. But I've had a couple of instances where people in other states, they're like, yeah, you know, I know every juice shop in town. And I was in Westchester last week. I had your juice, and it was like nothing I've ever had. That's what I want, and I'll pay the overnight shipping. And I'm like, but let me hit somebody up because there might be another juice shop that might be just as good as us.
But do you
I don't know what the difference is.
You might make it with love, bro. Like you, because
that might be what it is.
It's
the love. It might just be the love.
Something that went from.
That would be
word, because you making something that went from your mom passing. Like, this is something that you used to make with your mom with love, like these moments, and the fact that you continue to do this and still find that same passion. And listen to how you breaking down. I think you may not realize it, but the ingredient that differentiates you from them is the love. Like that might be it. Yo, send me my PC off that too, where you try to tag. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that was it. That was
he just gave you your slogan, like made with love.
Yeah, Joe.
Yo,
it's made with love.
If I see that on the bottom, I'm gonna let you.
It's made with love. Just put that right.
Just put it right there. Put the heart right, like on some McDonald's.
That's the difference,
shit,
bro.
Dead ass.
Because you can't. Like,
that's the Valentine's Day special right there.
Dead ass.
Oh,
it's a
on the chocolate.
Yo, we just made a color, bro. No, we ain't collab on that. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, we brought it back. Nah. Realistically, that was a good ass question because I've always wondered, like, since there's so many different types of brands and cleanses and X, Y, and Z going on, I love the fact that you're sticking with what you know and what you're trying to do, which is create a fresh juice from things that people see and or know or didn't know about, and can go get and grab in their local what the fuck is it called? Farmers market. I was about to call it a fresh market. See, everything's fresh. Yeah. Whatever. But realistically, like, you doing what you're doing and having the startup that you did could only be the difference realistically, because it's fruit and you make some blend. It's not rocket science, but until you understand why you're doing what you're doing and passionate behind what you're doing and constantly trying to make it better, that's the only way you could come up with a Hive Juice Lab that stands out, you know, amongst so many of the similar things that's going on.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun talking to people too. That juice at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, like at the farmers market.
Because it's like, how can I do that?
Yeah, and they're like, wow, I juice at home all the time, but it never comes out the way yours does.
Because you're a juiceologist, bro.
You make it with love. And I'll tell them exactly what I do. Like,
it's not
exactly
the same.
How much I use.
Not the same.
And like, to a certain extent, it's the juicer. All right, fine. I paid a good amount of money for the juicer, but beyond that, it's just, I think, yeah, like you said, it might just be the love.
It gotta be, bro. It gotta be.
The love.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Listening to the story, right, just how this developed for you, and knowing that mom just pulled up with a bus, do you feel some sort of like, bro, you gotta be successful with this for Mama Love? Like, do you feel that, like, when you going into things? Because I know, like, coming from
you gotta be. You gotta
bro,
be.
Like, she took that
pressure there.
She took that leap of faith, believing in you before you even saw the vision. You know, I can't even get my moms to come up the block to see something, like, let alone, I mean, pull a bus out.
That's a fact.
So, to be fair, look, I definitely respect that, but I will say it was so she was at, you know, what she recognized was the end of her life.
Yeah.
You know, she might have already accepted that, and she's like, yo, let's just go balls to the wall. I don't know how much time I have left.
Yeah. So and she believed in you too. It wasn't even let's go, because she knew that she wasn't going to be here to go the journey with you.
Right.
But she knew you was going to kill this shit.
Gonna take this and go with it, because, you know, taking my brother in too, it was tough, and I didn't know what I was going to do with a 25-year-old autistic man.
Yeah.
It's a full-grown man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you occupy a human?
Yeah.
You know, with all these special needs, you know, how do you constantly stimulate and, you know, put them in an environment that enriches them always, like nonstop? Because I don't ever want him to start falling behind or,
she knew what she was doing.
Regressing in any way from...
I was going to say that.
She knew what she was doing.
Moms knew she was giving somebody the perspective that you even have.
The way you are.
The thought would have collapsed a lot of people saying, oh my God, I can't even, like, it's going to hinder something else they're going to do. They wouldn't even accepted that role, bro. And just meeting you and hearing how it all came together, I just feel like you're going to be successful, bro. Like,
it makes sense.
plus you move, like, your mannerisms, like, understanding, right? Any of us can start a business, but you're going into the demographics that you know are going to challenge you to be the best. Meaning how you talk, your presentation, how you represent. Like, you're going into these markets knowing
they know their stuff.
Yes, they know their stuff, and there's no one that looks like you or I there. So you're going in there knowing that this is going to require you to level up. This is going to make you have to understand so many things.
I definitely appreciated it, because I remember the first time at, like, Chappaqua. So, like, Chappaqua is, like, where
The Clintons.
Yeah, I was about to say. You
So
know,
That's the only way
like-
we know that. The Clintons.
Yeah.
super, uppity town, and I was like, wow, this is gonna be intense.
They gonna try and test your
Clintons have been seen at that market, so I'm like, dang, what other kind of people go to this market? And then like this lady was like, oh my god, like, they put us on they blasted us on the website that we were coming that week, and there was like a whole entrance, and people were coming with cameras, and as soon as we pulled up with the bus, line, the line was sick, and people are standing there. Wow, yo, the juice bus is here, and let me get this, and this is so beautiful. We're so excited to have you, and the town was so welcoming, and people are like, yeah, I did a cleanse back in '82, and I've been doing them ever since. I'm excited to try your stuff, and that's when like heart sank. I'm like, am I gonna
live up to
the standard that
moms already knew you was good though?
But
they've been doing this since '82?
But look, this is what you did. This is what you did
them?
though. You not only stepped into a realm where you understood that you were limited, you were doing it for a reason. So it wasn't like it was a money grab or it was some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like realistically, the only way I could have seen you doing this and it being as successful as it is and you having those type of encounters is because realistically, this is what you was meant to do. Nobody's
supposed to be doing this right.
Nobody's at a restaurant for 5 minutes. Moms get sick, so you gotta really piece yourself apart. And then now she sees it, she gets bored with it, and you take it and fucking shoot to the stars, bro. That's dope. First of all,
it's been a fun journey.
I was about to say, first of all, I want to taste one. So I want you to show me which one could be good.
What's your favorite one though? Like which one you stand by?
What's the Hive Juice? That's a good one.
The Hive Juice.
What's the Hive Juice?
The Hive Juice. When you say HiveJuicelab, Worker Bee comes to mind. Yeah, Worker Bee comes to mind. It's definitely our most popular by far. I bring maybe quadruple the amount of Worker Bee.
That's
than I do
dope.
Anything else?
That's dope. How many flavors do you have actually?
8.
8.
Yeah. So this is 6, 7 with the shot, and then I have the Night Owl as well. That's not included in the cleanse, but that's our hangover help.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have
Night
this
Owl.
morning.
Go cop that. You heard.
How do you determine when to switch up a flavor or add new assortments to the menu? Because if they're all doing good at the moment, and you're now 2 years in, if they're all doing good, how do you determine like when to switch up the work?
So we have like a base of flavors that we don't take off the menu, but you're currently looking at the fall winter sort of lineup. But that Worker Bee is always there. The Mama Earth is always on the menu. That's our beet juice. Everybody loves a good beet juice. The kale, we're working on a replacement for. The carnelian was just brought on for the season, so that's our carrot juice. Carrots are in season, so that was a no-brainer. And then the amethyst is also one that we brought in for the season. So that's red cabbage. It's a little heavier as far as vegetables go. It's a nice winter vegetable. Super high in vitamin C, and they're actually pretty sweet, so it makes for a delicious juice.
I mean, that's amazing, bro. I commend you, number one, because this not only blossomed into something so fruitful, but it also gave Yonkers a chance to be known for something different, and I appreciate you for that. That's dope as fuck.
And shout out to Jadakiss too.
That's a fact.
Jadakiss and Styles P just putting in that work too. I couldn't afford a storefront coming into the game, but I wanted to be in the hood.
Fact.
And they're already doing that. So I'm proud of Yonkers and of them for that, because that's like the hood juice spot, and I love it. I love that people go there.
Y'all should do a collab. Come up with some dope shit.
Hey, I've been hinting at it since the beginning.
Nigga said hint harder, nigga.
But I ain't gonna front, bro. You down there by the waterfront, you leveraging, you balancing the hood out. Because now you got options. You can go up the hill and get right, or you can come by the waterfront.
And I don't think they do cleanses anyway. They do like juice, like fresh, made to order. So
I had a question. Yo, you get into sea moss? Like, can we get? I know that's really trendy right now, so I don't know if that's in the juice lane or if that's just like sea moss and all that.
I mean, I still want to taste it. So can you choose which one?
Yeah, we want to bust
before
one
we get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Take that one to the head. You got that.
I ain't taking it to the head though. Like, I don't even think you're supposed to chug. You supposed to chug these shits?
Go for it.
I mean, I'm not.
No,
gonna
do you
that.
recommend it?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
like, he just said go for it.
This is a 1 day cleanse. In a 1 day cleanse.
Oh, all of them are cleanses?
It's the whole thing is one cleanse.
Okay.
So you would have all 6 juices and 1 shot in a day.
Ooh.
To replace a meal.
To replace your meals.
Yeah. So you start with the basic bee, move on to worker bee, then carnelian, then amethyst, then kale, then mama. So we have a specific order that we put them in. It starts with the celery just because celery is amazing for detoxing in the morning. So that's the first thing. You'll start with that. And then fruits generally are easier on the belly and the digestive system.
About to taste this shit.
So then you go on to the pineapple, then the carrot apple, and then you start getting into your heavy vegetables.
Yeah, not like you though. I might have to sip in moderation. Jeez, sip.
Oh, that shit good. You could dead taste everything. Hold up.
Nah, we didn't want none, bro. Thank you, though.
Nigga, it's 6 up there if you don't grab that shit.
You said you gotta start with the honey bee though.
I was about to say, yo,
any of this gonna make us have to like take a
boo boo?
You should be fine.
Nah, we should.
I got things to do.
Yo, Jovian, it was great having you. I'm about to have us wrap this up, so just in case this do make me go somewhere real quick. Yo,
detox, man.
I want you.
Detox.
I want you to take this last little bit of time. You promote what you do. You promote what's coming next, and you know everybody. This is Up and Comin. Till next time, Jovian, take it away.
Man, we're looking at a fun market season coming up. Super fun market season coming up. We're going to be at the Botanical Garden in the Bronx. We're going to be at Irvington, Hastings.
Yeah, because you can't pull up the Fordham Road with this type of stuff. This is
Chappaqua. Maybe the Bronx Night Market. They invited us out last year.
Oh, interesting.
So the Bronx Night Market is there. They already have a juice vendor.
So I was about to say,
I don't really like stepping on
clean.
people's toes. They sell them out of light bulbs. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's weird, but it's cool.
That's dope. We gonna have another truck? What's up?
Not this year. Not this
Ooh,
year.
but it's coming.
It's coming. I like being mobile. I like being adaptable.
I dig it.
You know, we're being requested or summoned in Connecticut. So
they said, "Come up here. We like juice too."
Some events coming up over there. Yeah, any pop-ups you want us at, hit me up. Any events you want us at your wedding, you want it to be a juicy wedding, we're there. We'll bring the bus. It'll be a nice, pretty pink highlight.
All right, plug your handles and let's get up out of here, my guy.
At HiveJuicelab on IG, Facebook. I don't really do Twitter or anything else like that. We got the website you can hit us up on.
Everything will be down in the descriptions, you know what I'm saying? All that goodness. I'm going to make sure that you are having all of the affiliate links to every up and coming guest, you feel me? But I just wanted to say, it's your boy, Breezy, a.k.a. Narel, a.k.a. Motherfucker Jones, and...
neighborhood favorite ugly. He
was detoxing all crazy.
Joe got the juice right now, you know? So I'm just patched in, man. This is, I mean, it's been a good one. And it tastes good, too, because if it was trash, I wouldn't have been able to hold face.
Nah, that's okay.
But it's been hitting, bro. Thank you for this. Like,
definitely. I appreciate you.
Blessings and
love is
this
love,
was some
you guys all enjoy.
Always.
It's going to be all right.
Stay safe.
All right, we out of here.
Yo, it was dope, man.
Yo, that was dope.